Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, hello, my name is Cody, and for some of you guys who follow me on social media, you might have seen I'm heading out to LA in a few days to meet up with the Tree Sound Record Gang. We got an Airbnb out in the hills, and we're gonna be just cooking up for 2 straight weeks, just going nuts, getting into the studio as much as possible. So today, I'm gonna be working on a bunch of loops from the guys part of the team, and I'm going to be using exclusively my new upcoming drum kit, Cody the 4th, and yeah, I'm gonna go through like how I do the arrangement, everything. The main goal is to keep this video simple. I want to keep these beats simple, give a lot of room for the artist to flow, and yeah, if we get this video to 1,500 likes, I'll send a bunch of you guys like the beta version of the kit because it's not complete yet. It's like 90% done, but when it is complete, I'll send you the updated version as well. So yeah, let's have some fun. You guys see, I'm doing a little bit of upgrades. I got 300 packs of stickers and started stickering this bad boy up. I need a lot more, but it's all right.
Alrighty guys, what's up? So yeah, I just went ahead and pulled in my my boy Bass One's loop. It's called Fake. It's at 125 BPM, so all I did was just time stretched it, and I just kept the pitch the same, so I just put it on auto. Time stretched it to here, and this is how that sounds. So I already have an idea of kind of what I want the intro to be like. Right here, it just loops from here to here, just loops. So for organization purposes, I'm going to chop it up just so I can have a little more clear arrangement for me. Do whatever you want, but now I know I have 3 different sections and I can organize accordingly. All I did was put a EQ, cutting out the low end, but I want the low end to be in the intro. And again, we're going to keep this beat super simple. We just want it to hit hard. So I just want to give room for my 808s and my kicks. A little loud. Separate a little bit. Try to put it like right around this level right here. You know, just under. It's not clipping. Okay. Alright, so going to my new drum kit I'm working on, I got just a whole bunch of really dope sounds that I spliced and put together, and trying to hear if this is like a clap track or like a rim snare track. Clap track. And sorry, my commentary is probably not going to be the best as I'm doing it because I'm probably thinking the whole time because I am doing this like on the spot. So we'll make it work though. Try to do this as fast as possible because the main goal is to keep this thing simple. Keep it simple, and you can edit it, do things that the artist wants. My main goal is to just give a lot of room for the artist. So when we're out in LA and stuff, artists will be able to, you know, just give and take feedback and go accordingly. So okay, that sounded alright. Like that. Bop. Shift it so it gives it a little bit better bounce. I think actually let's give it even more bounce. I'm gonna change the velocity here, there. I'm gonna Control B just to transpose it all over. Pan it just a little bit. I did that by clicking Alt to R and just messing with the panning knob, and that should be fine. It's no big deal. I'll go back in after, keep it simple for now, just hear the flow, and then I'll add more rolls and stuff. Maybe like, I don't know. Sounds pretty good. Sounds good. Again, keeping the track simple. You know, with this thing here, I feel like artists have an idea of a flow just because you've heard so many songs with this. It's just a good bass line to have, and you could still make it sound good by using different sounds. So a lot of these sounds in this kit are like handcrafted, so you're not going to hear a lot of recycled sounds in this. So I think it'll be good for that reason alone. But this still keeps the bass line, because you've heard this a million times, this pattern here. So it'll still give the artist like an idea of a flow they can go with, just because they're so familiar with this pattern. And just that subtle, like, not a sound you've always heard will be good. That. That sounds good for now. Let's add some rolls. Some rolls going. Add a little bit more clap variation. Maybe some textures. I like that. I want it to be subtle though, so I'm gonna cut out probably, yeah, some of the high end. Some reverb. Separate it just a little bit more with the reverb. Okay. I think I can hear this. Turn it down some. Maybe take out some more high end. I want these sounds to just be subtle. Good accents. And then let's get an 808 going. So my main goal when I was working on this kit is sounds that you would recognize and have similarities to certain sounds, but not just that same just recycled shit that you just dragged over into another kit and resold it as your own. So I got like, I hear that. All these are tuned to C for convenience. And this process is a little bit different than my normal process of mixing. And choosing sounds and stuff like that, just because I'm trying to keep this super simple. Actually, let's go ahead, organize all these. The most important thing you could do is make everything look pretty. So do just that. I'm gonna bring all these in. You could do this by shift, dragging. Boom. This is already in, so I'm not going to highlight that one because I just actually did that. Channel routing. Route selected. Now they're all brought in. Could have looked prettier, but whatever. I don't care. I want to mono this a little bit more because I just want the kick and the 808 to be the center. I'm not going to do crazy mixing on this track. So now what I got to do is I got to find out what notes are going to be in the key. And because I am no music theory guy like Sir Salmon, Servida, or any of those guys, I'm not talented like them. I have to do it by going into Edison and trusting for the most part that when I bring the recording in and checking for pitch levels, that they're correct. So I'll play by ear based off that. But for the most part, this is the way I do it. I only hear a couple notes in here, so it's probably not going to have a bunch of notes. There's probably more notes in the scale, but this might be all I kind of need. I don't need to do maybe more than this. There's definitely going to be a note in there, just in the scale, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm not too worried about that, actually, so... I don't know. Oh, I'm stupid. All right. I didn't even cut it oh, no, actually, it was fine because I had the hold on it. How's that? All right. I'm going to go ahead and get a P controller on this. I know I showed something in the last tutorial, and actually a commenter said that you could just put it on there on the kick itself, and it'll be fine. So I'm going to do exactly that. Link this. Kind of get an idea of where that level is already because it's going to change. Control peak, inverted, except now this kick, this 808 is connected to this kick. So I want to make sure that this bass, let me go here and kind of match where the bass is. It was like right there. And I don't want it to drop too much. I like that. Sounds good. All right. So now, like I said, keeping this thing simple. Go here to split the channel. That way that all these come in. I want the kick and the 808 to be by each other just for organization purposes. I usually like to keep my open hats and like perk sounds on the bottom, and then my main sounds like this all kind of organized. This is all just based on preference for organizational purposes. And now mostly has to do with mixing and arrangement. So bring this over here. Right back. All right, bring this over here. Okay, I think we should have some type of dope segue into that. I'm going to hold shift and click the two that I had and drag it over to where I want it to be, which is right there. That way it just transposes it over. I'm going to have it come out here for, where do I want it? Put that there actually. Fuck, I fucked up. So when it drops here, I have the 808s dropping out, but I have the low end of the sample coming back in. Yeah, for this one, I'll do like this. So now it has to be mostly arrangement. So it's fun. This is my favorite part. This is the fun part to me. Goal for a simple track like this is just create a whole bunch of energy. That's all you want to do is create crazy energy. And you do that by dropping stuff out, bringing stuff in, muting parts, and lead ups to stuff. So I'll probably have some type of... Have some type of lead up. There. Cut that. Oh, no. Whoops. So I hear this. I want it to kind of bounce ear to ear to make it more of a transition-y sound. So I'm going to add some delay and reverb. And this way, it is super, how would you say, not sensationalized. It makes it more like impactful when the melody changes. Because it was simple here, and then it comes into the like fluid stuff. So it's telling you subconsciously, I think this transition, like, okay, shit's changing now. So it's really good for, one, artists, two, for the listeners as well. This one I might change the kick. I don't want it to be super, super different because might throw off the artist. But little changes won't be bad. Maybe not. So we're looking pretty right now. So then when this comes in, add some delay maybe. I usually also don't mix in beat headphones like I got on now, but I got to do it for recording. But I think it does still sound perfectly fine. I used to mix with like iPod headphones, so yeah, it should be good. I'm gonna probably go back and listen and mix it better. Yeah, okay. Dude, it's gonna be good. What? I'm gonna highlight all this and transpose it over. And there, boys, you got a simple track. Simple but fire beat, in my opinion. I think it's dope. Work on panning some of your sounds. That way you just give more room. And yeah, guys, that's really it. You make a full song out of this super simply, super easily. Do melody manipulation if you want for some of these breaks. I like the sample, the loop that bass made. I thought it was fine. You don't need to do anything. But here, if you wanted to, just like a thought, you can come in here. What the hell? It's just brought way over. Okay. But just over here, you know, let me fix this. If you wanted to for that break there, you can come over, like maybe halftime it. It'll still sound dope. Create automation so that it's only at that part. Maybe even make it only come in, like slowly, subtly come in at the end, back to normal. If it's a little harsh like that, either play with where it halftime's from, kind of like that. And then you could play with the mix if you don't want it to be super obvious. And right there, you got a simple but, you know, aesthetically pleasing beat. Gives a lot of room for the artist. My main goal here is to not like flex. Like I'm not trying to flex with this. I'm not trying to be like, yo, this shit is like, look, listen to that producer, he's crazy. And that's what a lot of these really good producers do. They give just enough room for the artist to work while still keeping some unique feel to the beat. Like, you know when it's a metro beat, but not all metro beats are like super complicated. You're like, oh yeah, that was simple, but that was a metro beat. And that's kind of my goal, is make things sound like they're mine. And I do that by using signature sounds that are trendy, because your goal is to still sell music. That's still my goal, is to get my music to artists that, you know, make music that's appealing to them. But while, you know, still keeping some type of integrity in there. But that's it, guys, really. It's nothing crazy. Appreciate you guys stopping by. If you liked it, please drop a like. Let me know what you want next. And if, like I said, get this thing to 1,500 likes so I could send you guys the beta version of this kit. I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. So thank you guys so much. Peace.